Hello, welcome to Dr. RS channel. This is Dr. Riffat Sadiq, and again today I'm going to continue talking about the labels. What are the things which we should avoid, and what are the things we should be very careful, how important reading the labels are. You should get into this habit of reading labels. That's my advice for the day. It's extremely important. You need to know what you're taking in. It's your body. So you should have control of your body, not somebody else. So you have to watch what you eat. You have to be your own doctor, as I always tell you. It's extremely important. So let's dive in. What are some of the main things you should read and you should avoid? And one of them is added sugars. That's dangerous. As I mentioned earlier, sugars are going to be causing diabetes, and especially added sugar. So sometimes you will see natural sugar, that's good. But if they are adding all these things, and also they are adding sweeteners, that also is not no, because they are not good for your health. Saturated fat, that's also not good for your body. Trans fat, sucralose, and if you are seeing that list is long, then those products you have to be extra cautious. You need to read those. Trans fat and saturated fat, everyone knows, and I talked earlier also that these are not good for your heart, so you need to avoid those. So if you are seeing, and this is the kind of a bottom line, or this is kind of you should develop a habit. If you see the label and they have few items on the list, number one, that's a good sign. Number two, you need to be staying close to nature. If you are staying close to nature, that's important. Processing things has really lot of, I would say, processing things, processed meat, processed this, processed that. You don't know what you're eating. If I'm eating a piece of meat or a fish, just like that, I can see that it's a piece of meat. But if I'm taking a hot dog, you don't know what they have put in the hot dog. That's a processed meat. That's what the processed meat is. If I'm taking a piece of meat and I'm taking a hot dog, they are extremely different food with different nutritional values. This food, you don't know what they have put it in to make this hot dog, but I can see it's a piece of meat and I can see it as it is. So stay close to nature, natural things. It's a long list, I would suggest you have to be extra cautious. What are those items, what are those ingredients are, because there might be some ingredients which are not good for you. One time I was reading a label, trust me, I will not name the product, but there was a drink, and that drink people used to use for weight loss. That was a long time ago. And when I was reading the label, it said it has wood fiber in it. Wood fiber. And I got I was like very kind of a surprise, and I couldn't believe myself. Then I did a little research on it. Yes, they were putting the wood fibers in it because it would fill up your stomach and your appetite will go down because your stomach is full. But how dangerous the wood fibers are for you. So that is what we call it, sneaky ingredients. So you have to be extra cautious. Read it. It's extremely important. So portion size, sometimes they will put on a big headings in which it will look like that the calorie count and the portion size is very good for the amount of the calories, or the amount or number of calories, or the ingredient, the sodium. But when there were some labels are misleading. So you need to take your time to read it carefully and understand the label. That is the bottom line, okay? And sometimes you don't understand what these very difficult words, very difficult things which has mentioned on the label. So luckily, this is a very good time that you can just search it. So search the item. The time when, earlier time when we were growing up, we had to go through the books. It was a different time. I think this is a very good time. It's like in your phone, you put a thing, it will tell you everything. So it's like very, very, I would say, fortunate time that all the information is in like 1 second away. So search it. Take your time and search it. And I think that was it for today. I hope that this is helpful for you. And I'm again stressing, I cannot stress enough on that how important it is what you take in. It's extremely important. So you need to read the labels. You need to read what are you taking in. Whatever we will be taking, the outcome will be according to what we take in. So if we are taking healthy things, we'll be healthier. But if we're taking all the bad stuff, we'll get all these diseases, which I say all the time. We'll get fat, we'll get diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke. These days, I have seen young people getting stroke. My own niece, she's so young, and she actually had a stroke, and she actually had her one side is not working. So because she was running high blood pressure, she actually didn't even know that what she was eating, what she was not eating. So it's extremely important that you need to take care of yourself. So you need to take the step today. Start reading the labels from today. Start watching your body from today. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.